So, hello, I'm sitting here at my computer. This is November 17th, and I'm working on some stuff for family Thanksgiving, and I got a notification that my storage on my computer was almost full, and I realized that I've had this video sitting, like, waiting to be finished since May, June, July, something like that. So I really need to post this video, one, to get it out of the way, but two, because I know I want to see this later. So just quick brief intro. This started at the beginning of the year when I decided to take a surprise trip to see Corban in Kenya, because his visa ended up getting canceled because of COVID. So I took a surprise trip to see him. When I was there, he surprised me with an engagement. But you're not going to see all that. I didn't get any of that. But you will see the moment I surprised him. And just a fair warning, he doesn't act super surprised or super excited, but Corban takes a while to process. So he was very excited to see me, and he made that clear that night once we got back to his house. But it just took him a while to be like, she's really here. This is really happening. So he was excited. Just excuse the lack of enthusiasm. Hey guys. If you're seeing this, I don't know if you ever will, but if you are, I know this is kind of an odd way to start a video. Clearly I'm a little teary. If you're seeing this, then I've decided to go to Kenya. It's been a long 400 and something days without Corban, and that's hard. And I've just gotten to the point where I just really miss him. And there's been reasons for this whole more than a year why we haven't been able to see each other. First it was COVID and border closings, things being canceled. And right now, the reason why we can't see each other is because we're working on a permanent visa for Corban to get here. So he can't travel here and I can only travel there. Well, I have a full-time job, so that doesn't really make that easy. But today, in this moment, March 10th, I've just decided that my mental well-being and my happiness should come before work. So I've decided that whatever it takes, I'm going to go to Kenya. And I'm going to see him and do something to help myself. So hopefully that means this is the start of a much more fun video, and exciting things to come. And if you're seeing this, then my plan right now is to try to plan a surprise trip. So maybe you're about to see me surprise him, but I don't know. But I just wanted to do this intro at a very real and emotional point so that you could see what this journey is really like. So I'm sitting back where I was sitting the last clip that you guys saw me in, where I was crying, and obviously I'm a lot happier right now. It's 5 days later for me. Today is March the 15th, and today I got permission from my boss to be off for 2 weeks in May. I booked my flights and I applied for my visa. So as long as my visa gets accepted, I'm going to Kenya in less than 2 months, and I just cannot wait to see Corban, and I cannot wait to see his family. So I'm clearly happy. It's been a very, very long 15 months without him, and I miss him so much. And I get to see him so soon. So guys, today was another really exciting day. I got my visa acceptance today. So I'm officially approved to go to Kenya. Just gotta pass my COVID test and get to flight day, and we're off. I'm so excited. Good morning. Today is Monday, May 3rd. I just pulled into work, and today is a really good day because first of all, it's my last week of work before I have a 2-week break, which is always nice, but also because 1 week from today, I arrive in Kenya. 6 days from today is when I leave. It just takes me over 24 hours to get there, but it just has put me in the best mood. I FaceTimed Corbin this morning and I almost spilled the beans because we were talking about, he thinks I might come in August, and we were talking about that, and I almost told him that my dog was gonna be so lonely. Like, I was trying to tell him that the dog was gonna be so lonely when I was gone, but I almost said Simba's gonna be so lonely I almost said next week, and then I was like, next time I come. But thankfully I caught myself. But yeah, today's gonna be a good day. 1 more week, can't wait to see him. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning, 9:45 a.m. Today's May 6th, I believe. But today I'm going to get my COVID test. I told my mom last night, until this point, I've kind of just, excuse you, I've kind of just had this wall built up between me and this trip, just thinking like, oh, there's still so many things that could go wrong, because for Corbin and I, the past year with COVID, every time we've had something planned, the plans have backfired. Well, not backfired, but like the plans have had to be canceled because of one COVID thing or another, or one visa issue or another. And so I've kind of just like had in my head that like it still might not work out, like I don't need to get too excited. But now that I'm 3 days away and I'm going to get my COVID test, I'm kind of allowing myself to like feel excited and to feel like this is actually going to happen this time. So this COVID test is the last thing between me and being allowed to go. So I can't do a rapid test. It has to be a PCR test that takes some time to get back. So I just need to come back negative, and I need to come back on time. And as long as that happens, then I'm going to Kenya. So this is the last stressful thing, but I've been praying a lot, and I'm just believing that God is opening this door and that this time's the right time. Yeah. Okay.
Try to go a little bit deeper.
Deeper?
Yeah.
Both sides? Okay, basically I cut out the video that was that I was putting in here because it was so long and obnoxious, and basically all I was trying to say was I took the PCR test. They weren't sure if it was going to come back on time, so I decided to go ahead and go back the next day to get a regular test and hope that it wouldn't matter, like hope that the airlines would accept it even though I was supposed to get a PCR. One guy was telling me that it probably wasn't going to come back in time. Some people were telling me that it would come back in time, and so I just wasn't sure. So I was in this funky place of like, this is literally the last thing I need to go to Kenya, and I'm not sure if it's going to come back on time. I don't know if they're going to take one if I just do the rapid test and hand it to them. Anyways, it was a mess, but as you'll see in the next video, it all works out. So it's 10:39 p.m. on May 7th, so it's Friday. Today I went in for my rapid test. I think I told you guys yesterday that they didn't think my PCR test was going to come in on time. So I got my rapid test results and they were negative, praise the Lord. And I noticed that on the results, it didn't say what kind of test it was. It just said COVID test negative. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to get on the flight with this, even if I don't get my PCR test back. And so I had wedding rehearsal tonight for my girl, Ashley, is getting married tomorrow. And while I was standing in line for wedding rehearsal, like standing there watching them practice, I got an email with my PCR results and they're negative. So now I have 2 negative results. That is literally the last thing that I need to go to Kenya. Oh my gosh, I'm going to Kenya. I'm seeing Corban in, what's the day? Friday, Saturday. I'm seeing Corban in less than 3 days. I'm gonna cry. So happy. So I turned this on right as it hit midnight on technically May 9th now, which means that today I fly to Kenya, which also means that I need to get to bed. But got home from the wedding and I've just been packing and stuff, so I haven't been able to crash yet. If you hear chomping, Simba's eating his food. Yeah, which means that I technically see the Micaiahs tomorrow. I get to hug Corbin and Carmel and Khalil and everyone. Excuse all the acne cream on my face. I know it's after midnight and I know I should really go to bed, but I'm gonna miss my boy so much. Can you see all his messes he made back there? Yeah, not gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss my boy. Love you. He just sits in his little chair and he just cuddles. He's so sweet.
I called it. I said that was gonna happen. So this is why we all had to come here. Yes.
So that's it. I was hoping to film some while I was there with him, but I really didn't because we were just enjoying our time together, which I'm so glad we did. But there will be more content coming soon, my bachelorette weekend, some other fun stuff, and maybe I'll sit down and do like an engagement video of how we got engaged and then show the actual video of just the engagement. But there wasn't like anything filmed before or after that. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, and thanks for watching.